Hey guys, what's up? Trader Smokey here, and today we're gonna be talking about the Ichimoku Cloud. I'm gonna be explaining the different components and their respective calculations so that people can have an easy understanding of what's going on when I or other people talk about Ichimoku. The Ichimoku system is composed by 6 components. We have the Kijin Sen, the Tenkin Sen, the Chiku Span A and the Chiku Span B. Together they form the cloud. And last but not least, we have the Chiku Span. For this guide, I'm going to be using the standard settings, which are conversion line 9 periods, baseline 26 periods, lagging span to 52 periods, and displacement 26 periods. Of course, you can change these settings to crypto settings, which are 10, 30, 60, 30, or even doubled crypto settings, which are 20, 60, 120, and 30. The Kijin Sen, this orange line, is calculated by taking the highest high and the lowest low of the last 26 periods and dividing this value by 2. The Tenkin Sen, this blue line, is calculated by taking the highest high and the lowest low of the last 9 periods and dividing this value by 2. The Chiku Span A, this green line, is the average of the Kijin and the Tenkin, and this value is then projected 26 periods into the future. The Chiku Span B, this red line here, is calculated by taking the highest high and the lowest low of the last 52 periods, and this value is then projected 26 periods into the future. Together, these two Chiku Spans build the cloud. It's bullish if the Chiku Span A is on top, and it is bearish if the Chiku Span B is on top. The Chiku Span, this green line here, is simply current price lagging 26 periods back. Now that we've talked about the different components of the Ichimoku system and how these different components are calculated, we can move on to some of the signals the system can produce. TK cross. A TK cross occurs when the Tenkin Sen crosses the Kijin Sen. A bullish TK cross occurs when the Tenkin Sen crosses the Kijin Sen to the upside, and the bearish TK cross occurs when the Tenkin Sen crosses the Kijin Sen to the downside. This signal varies in strength depending on its positioning in relation to the cloud. If a bullish TK cross occurs above the cloud, it's a strong continuation signal. If it occurs below the cloud, it's a weak bullish signal that hints at a potential reversal. Same rules apply to bearish TK crosses. As you can see here, we have a bullish TK cross above the cloud. The Tenkin Sen crosses the Kijin Sen to the upside, and we had a nice bullish trend. Here we have a bearish TK cross, but above the cloud, so it's a weak signal, and as you can see, we did not get a bearish reversal. Kuhmo Breakout. A Kuhmo Breakout is when price breaks out of the cloud. This signal varies in strength depending on the positioning of the Chiku Span, and also on the color of the future cloud. A bullish Kuhmo Breakout is strong when the Chiku Span is above the cloud and the future cloud has twisted bullish already. It's weak if the Chiku Span is below the cloud and the future cloud hasn't twisted bullish yet. If you don't want to overcomplicate things, if price breaks above the cloud, the market is bullish, and if price breaks below the cloud, the market is bearish. Simple enough. Kijin Bounce. A Kijin bounce is simply when price retests the Kijin Sen, finds support or resistance if tested from below, and then bounces and continues trending, as you can see here. Kuno Twist. A Kuno Twist happens when the Chiku Span A crosses the Chiku Span B, either to the upside or to the downside. A bullish Kuno Twist happens when the Chiku Span A crosses up, as you can see here, and a bearish Kuno Twist happens when the Chiku Span A crosses down. When the Chiku Span A crosses the Chiku Span B, the future cloud changes color, as you can see here, from red to green, bullish, and here from green to red, bearish. You should note that every single line in Ichimoku can act as support and resistance. It's not only there to deliver signals, but also to show you potential support and resistance levels. In the end, these lines represent nothing but past price action equilibrium. The Kijin represents the 26 period EQ, the Tenkin the 9 period EQ, the Chiku Span A represents the EQ between the Kijin and the Tenkin, and the Chiku Span B represents the 52 period EQ. I hope hope this video was easy enough to understand and that you can now utilize the Ichimoku system if you wish to do so. Of course, this was only the beginning and a tutorial for beginners when it comes to Ichimoku, but I hope it helped you nonetheless. As always, a like and subscribe would be nice. If you enjoyed the video, leave a comment if you have constructive criticism, and I wish you a very good day.